hope I am finding you all well today. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Keela. If you are new here, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe because you're going to like it here, okay? So go ahead and do it. I'll wait. Anywho, if you are back, welcome back. What's up? How are you today? Yeah, so this channel is all about self-love, living with intention and purpose. Do you hear me? Y'all, it has been a week. It's been a week. But before we get started, check out my descriptions, check out all my social media handles. Go there and check out my my content, like it and follow me there. And that's where you will receive all the updates too. And then my website. Go check out my website. All right. Go see all things about me and what I do. All right. So yeah. Y'all all right. Y'all good out there. Let me tell you, these weapons has been forming, huh? These weapons been forming. Life been lifing. Okay? Life has been lifing. But in the midst of it all, we're blessed and we feel supported by God. Right? Right? But yeah, today this is what I want to talk about because as you all know, look, we are all on our journey, all right? And so I just want to share because um in the midst of a storm, you must get to a place to where you can keep the faith to keep pushing and not going back. All right, keep pushing forward and not going back. So I just want to tell you today that your spiritual storm is necessary. And the storm that you may be in the midst of is spiritual. I just said the same thing, but in a different way. Okay. Because a lot of y'all are in a storm and is not aware that it's spiritual. And a lot of us who are spiritual are aware of the storm. Okay. And so when you are aware of it, and this is not something that's happening to you, but happening for you, you're able to sit there and be in the midst of it because you know on the other side of that storm, there's peace. You know that on the other side of the storm, there's wisdom. There's strengthening in your development. Okay. So whatever you're going through right now, it's not something that you did. It is something that God is doing for you, or God is allowing life to happen to you because of the things that you're praying for. This life that you want to create, right? And so a lot of times we ask for things and we don't know what it takes to be able to maintain and keep these things, okay? And so when you pray for things and you're asking for this promotion, you're asking for a certain type of lifestyle, you're asking to be exposed to the kingdom, okay? God develops you to make changes within you that needs to happen in order for you to be able to maintain and keep it. Because if God gave you right now what you asked for, do you think you will be able to maintain and keep? I'll wait. Seriously, if what you're asking for right now, do you have the mental capacity, the emotional capacity, the spiritual capacity to handle it, to maintain it, to create more from it? Because when I tell you, you're going to receive storms. God is always trying to develop you, even if it's development in the same area because you didn't realize that God is trying to show you through the storm. You're always going to face some type of storm. That's a part of life because we're always developing. We're always being structured for more. And God is trying to guide you to more because if a storm happens and you're praying for this elevation in life, as soon as the storm happens, you turn back around and go the other way, then that means whatever you're asking for, if God gave it to you, you will not be able to maintain it because all you're going to do is go back to the slave mentality. God is trying to get you to a kingdom mentality. When you become kingdom, when you receive a kingdom mentality through the development, you will know that these worldly things, it really doesn't matter. And you would know that because it's so many people, they are validated through things. So many people work for just things. So many people are just doing things and it's not tied to purpose. It's not tied to passion. It's not tied to happiness. Okay? And if you are doing anything in life that does not bring you purpose, passion, happiness, and peace of you are in the wrong business. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not kingdom. Because whatever you do, whatever God has for you to do on this earth while you are here, it's supposed to bring the best out of you. It's supposed to add value to our nation. It's supposed to add value to it, because when you go to do it, you feel good doing it. That means you're blessing others and you're helping others feel good about their lives, So you have to be developed. You must go through the storm, because your storm will show you. The storm will give you a reflection of who you are and what you need to change and what you need to maintain, what you need to validate within you, what you need to allow God to help you validate with you. Because a lot of times we grow up, most of the time, we have grown up being groomed to be a certain way. And so we left our natural selves a long time ago. Okay, we wasn't able to be who we were created to be, because we were probably told, go get that job. It makes that amount of money. And I want you to sit there and think, did your parents or whoever your guardians, did they raise you based upon the things that you were interested in? The things that made you happy? Or was it all about money? And there's nothing wrong with that. We all been there, okay? But it's a new way of living. It's a new way of thinking. It's a new way of being. And God wants you to be who you were created to be, because when you become that version of yourself, you become a better you. So that makes the people around you better. Okay? So that you will begin to build. You will love differently, because you will actually be loving for real. Just imagine getting out the bed every day, going somewhere that does not bring out the best in you, but then versus what God is trying to do for you when you're happy to get out of bed, to go do something you were created to do that brings out the best in you. So if you're praying for God to bring you a life that brings out the best in you, the worst has to come out of you. Negativity has to fall from you. Fear has to fall from you. Control has to fall from you. Malicious intent has to fall from you. All of the things that does not bring the best out of you has to fall from you. Judgment has to fall from you. Okay? Gossip, not loving your all this stuff, it has to fall from you. And then you have to shift your focus to you. You have to put yourself in your path, because most of society is trying to fit on the same path with somebody else, and there's just not enough room. It's not comfortable there. It's tight. It's competitive. It's all of these things. It's all of these things that bring stress when you're working for just money and you're working for just things. You're working for just a lifestyle. God is going to give you the desires of your heart, but you have to first get to you. You have to first be able to stand the test of time in the midst of these storms, because it's God trying to give you a better view of you. Because let me tell you, you would, if you know who God is, you will want what God wants for you, because God wants for you what's truly in your heart. So for you to know what's truly in your heart, you have to go through the storm to break down the barriers of yourself. You have to go through the storm to break down the walls that you built out of pain, so you wouldn't get hurt, so you wouldn't be rejected anymore, so you wouldn't be silenced anymore, so their opinions wouldn't matter anymore. You do have to go through that, because the process God is trying to take you through eliminates everybody who you idolize, everything that you idolize, because it's one thing that it narrows down to, and it's you and the Most High that's within you. So when you look in the mirror, you're looking at God. And you have to love that person. But you have to love that person enough to stand the test of time and to stand these storms. So if you don't have the environment, or if you're not in the environment that allows you to grow and to allow you to be in the storm with no judgment, no negative advice, no unhealed advice, you need to find a community, a like-minded community that is building, and they allow you to be who you are. They allow you the space to cry, to heal, to do whatever it is that you need to do safely, emotionally safety, okay, spiritually too, all of it. So if you're in an environment and they're not building and they're in survival mode, Find you a community of builders, creators, freedom thinkers, okay? And they will go through with you in the mid. You can look, everybody go through a storm, okay? But you will be able to be safe there because it's a lot of people outside of the likeness of God that has all the answers for you, and they're never the right answers, okay? So you don't have to be where you are. It's a choice that you must make. It's a choice that you make. And you can't wait for your buddy to come. You can't wait for your best friend to come. You can't wait for your mama to come. You can't wait for your folks to come. You have to decide to separate yourself. And in these storms, God is calling you to separate. Okay? And it's okay to grieve the separation. It's okay to feel it. It's okay to not know. But it's okay to trust the process. You must trust the process. Okay? That's my word for this week, y'all. It's just a spiritual storm, and it's just a season. In the midst of that season, seek revelation. Don't just sit there and not do nothing with that storm you experience, that pain that you're witnessing, the discomfort that you're feeling. Don't just sit there. Seek revelation. Seek the wisdom that God is trying to show you. Ask God, what do I need in this season? What do I need to change? Oh, I don't like this. Help me. Lend me everything that I need to get through this season. Show me. Seek the revelation. It's okay to ask God because you're not going through it for nothing. Nothing ever happens for nothing. All right. That's all for this week, y'all. That's all for this week. So I want you to take some time for you, nurture you, get yourself back up to your spiritual health. All right. In the meantime, between time, check out my website. If you want to book a free consultation with me, just go there, book me, and then look, we can get this thing started. I'll be your coaching friend. But yes, so check out my description, check out my social media handles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you back here next Thursday. Go be love, go be light, go be peace, so that you may receive love, light, peace. Peace.